The ultimate end game of all this is vaccination. When are we going to turn around this acceleration that we're currently experiencing with Delta? There are two ways you do that. You do it in the immediate sense right now by mitigation. And mitigation are the kind of things you've heard from the recommendations of the CDC regarding masking, regarding avoiding situations, crowded situations where you can have the increased capability of the virus to spread. The ultimate end game of all this is vaccination. And that's why we continue to harp on that in a very, very proactive way, that if we continue to vaccinate and we get that 93 million people who are eligible for vaccinations, who have not been vaccinated, if we do that in the immediate, intermediate, and long term, and do the mitigation right now, we will turn the Delta surge around. I will guarantee you that that will happen if we do what I just outlined. Generally, when you develop a vaccine, the thing that usually takes years to do, you do it in a sequential fashion. In other words, in order not to waste money, as it were, you do something preclinical, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and then you start manufacturing the product. If the vaccine doesn't work, you've lost a lot of money. If the vaccine does work, you saved a lot of time. And that's exactly what happened. In addition, we had the clinical trial sites that we had built decades earlier for HIV and influenza, which were used to do the clinical trials. The experiments on mRNA approach, which was funded predominantly by the NIH and also industry was involved, started decades earlier to develop an mRNA molecule that could be used as an immunogen for a vaccine. In addition, the vector-based approach, such as the one that J&J did, was again done 10 or 20 years earlier with HIV. And the now very, very elegant work of the development of an immunogen that would be highly immunogenic to get the kind of high efficacy and effectiveness that we got was work done at the NIH Vaccine Research Center and by many of our grantees over the previous literally 1 to 2 decades. So when people say, I'm concerned that this went too fast, it did not go too fast. It was a major investment, both in the logistics, the resources, and the clinical and basic research.